Welcome to the best of fall 2023 ceremony, everybody. Woo! It's been a little bit since I've done one of these, but I'm looking forward to today's ceremony. So I'm going to start with a few reminders for you all. Now, we will be celebrating several different pieces of student work today. I know some of you aren't always very eager to get in front of your peers. So just as a reminder, as I call your name, you do not have to come up here if you do not want to. That being said, it is a great celebratory experience for you. Now for you first year students, you are not eligible today because you just started. So some of the work that we will be celebrating are from our graduate artists from the previous year. So to start off with today's ceremony, I will actually be presenting the first category, and this is for Write and Forge specifically. So the two pieces that I'm awarding for this, the two writers here put a lot of personal narrative into the written form. So not only did they accomplish a lot of hard work, but a really strong voice came out in these two pieces. So I'm going to award Write and Forge to Hart for their Stockholm Symphony, and to Aaron for his 11-second club piece. Come on up if you want to. Yeah! There you go, Aaron. There you go, Hart. Congratulations, you two. So with that, we'll get into our video pieces, project pieces. So for this first category, we actually have our Intro to Motion Graphics class, which will be presented by our instructor, Ali Max.
Hello, we had a fantastic class and I'm very excited to give this award. One of our projects, which is one of my favorites, is we make a motion comic where everybody takes a myth, fairy tale, fable, or even a creepypasta and makes it into a motion comic by doing their own illustrations and moving them around. And for this one, our winner is Lily Yeleskis.
Hold it up.
Thank you.
So, awesome work, Lily.
Thank you.
And very stylized. Nice seeing all that great material in it. So next up, we have our Intro to 3D class with instructor Marcel.
I've got three, count them, three winners.
Three.
Going to that. So these are students that all completed all of their assignments, completed them on time, and completed them to a high level of excellence. So I would like to congratulate Lily Yeleskis, Kyle Dundas, and Eric Fortes.
All a bit close together.
Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you.
Thanks.
mastery of all those techniques that you learned in Intro to 3D, so congrats, you three. Next up, we actually have, oh, sorry about that.
Me.
Yes, VFX with instructor Miles.
Well, first thing I want to say is both Kapak and I were really impressed with everybody. I mean, we did a lot of high-tech stuff. We blew out the electricity 4 or 5 times. But you know, what I thought, what Kyle did was pretty good. So come on up with it. Yeah, you used a meta-union, and we'll check it out. Good job, Kyle.
Thank you for showing those VFX techniques. Very awesome, Kyle. Next up, we have intermediate motion graphics with instructor Marcel.
All right. I'm going to let the work speak for itself because it is what I consider an exceptional project made by Andy Nava and Hart.
How long are you willing to wait in line for some useless merchandise you'll never use? Are you willing to wait 4 hours for a Minion Pog? Are you willing to wait 6 hours in line for a limited edition Mickey Mouse laxative? How about waiting in a 7-hour line for a Figment popcorn bucket? I mean, seriously, can you imagine? Theme parks have a long, boring history with popcorn and popcorn buckets absolutely no one cares about. We're just here to laugh at people waiting in a 7-hour line for a Figment popcorn bucket. The incident occurred in the distant past of the year 2022 at some insignificant local theme park known as Epcot in the middle of nowhere known as Walt Disney World. They were hosting their annual Festival of the Arts, and one foolish popcorn stand was stuck selling these nifty, seductive, and sexy Figment popcorn buckets, which came with rainbow popcorn and LSD! I made the LSD part up, but everything else I said is true. They were limited edition and based on a character stuck on a ride, which is like your high school crush. A sad shell of their former beauty. And Floridians adore this guy. Both liberal and conservative news outlets finally achieved world peace by reporting 7-hour waits for this sad piece of merchandise. The least people said they waited was 2.5 hours. But a big reason for these lines wasn't rabid little Disney fans, but it was because of the scum of the earth we know as scalpers.
Can't keep getting away with it!
Scalpers took them by the 40-fold. These little monkey turds sell these things on eBay for $200 to $1,075. Disney had the most pathetic response to combat the scalpers. They limited it to 2 buckets per person. But if you look at the video and photo evidence, this wasn't enforced. By the end of the month, they sold out. And even though they are no longer with us, their curse on the theme park industry still lingers on like a bad smell in the air. I'm gonna hurl now. Theme park popcorn buckets are now more popular than ever. Most recently, the Magic Kingdom premiered Tron Light Cycle popcorn buckets to coincide with their light show of a mediocre roller coaster. And don't think Universal hasn't copied Disney's homework. they released Minion and Jurassic World theme park popcorn buckets to sell to your ugly little children. Recently, with the ever so crowded Super Nintendo World, Universal now has a trophy of a massive popcorn bucket line. A trophy made up of sweaty, sunburned, and entitled heathens known as Californians.
Act like you're crying. Like
These Californian abominations are waiting in 45-minute lines stretching from Jurassic World the ride all the way to Transformers the ride, all to get their grubby little hands on these voluptuous, elegant, and orgasmic Superstar and Mario Kart themed popcorn buckets. The modern theme park discussion is full of talk of the next best ride technology, overuse of screens, and Disney raising ticket prices. But popcorn buckets have become an essential part of the contemporary theme park experience. What's the lesson here? There's none! Go touch grass. Your mom called you 5 times. Give her a call back. Tell her you love her or something. Now, go away!
Such a fun motion graphics project, right? So, you two look like you had a lot of fun making it, so thank you for sharing that with us, and congratulations. So, the next award, or next 2 awards, go to one particular person, and I'm just going to put a disclaimer out here to that person and an apology. One of your certificates we will give to you later on because there was a little bit of a mix-up because you are getting 2 awards. But to begin with, the first piece for intermediate animation is going to be presented first by Will.
Hello, witches, warlocks, other creepy things. Of course, my name is Will. I taught the intermediate animation class last year with Mr. Hayes. In the 3rd trimester of intermediate animation, what we really focus on is linear storytelling. So we had a deep dive into the art of storyboarding, and for those of you who have been with Exceptional Minds for a couple years, you know the project. We have a storyboard test for Nick Jr., and the award for Best Of is going to go to the artist who did the best with staying on model, who did the best with applying instructor feedback, and who did the best with giving us a great storyboard to work from. So, I want to congratulate Chris.
And Chris, you also won it for intermediate 3D as well, hence the whole disclaimer there and what that says right there. So congratulations on both. I'm very sorry
Yeah, Norval! Nice fetch! Norval? Ah! Whoa, you're dirty. Buddy, you need a bath. Norval, Mom won't let you in our room if you're all muddy. Come on, bath time.
very amazing work. It was great seeing both of those projects back to back. So for our next category, I will be presenting the Advanced 3D Motion Graphics Awards. So 2 gentlemen are receiving this award today. One of them is actually here in person, of our recent graduates, so I'm glad we're able to award this to him in person. So these 2 gentlemen showed a great understanding of the advanced execution of techniques in both 3D and motion graphics. So one of the awards goes to Ludwig Tan, the other goes to Jackson Gibbs. Congratulations.
Oh, good. This will prove to my parents I was here.
You know, I'm like, is that ending real? Is that something that we've all experienced? It's putting us back into that mindset. All right. So with that, we have one more category today, and that will be the Advanced Animation class as presented by instructor Jess.
Thanks, Tim. Hey, everyone. In the Advanced Animation class, we really go in and focus on each student's focus. So some people are doing storyboarding, some people are doing animation, some people are doing 3D modeling, and in spring, they're also graduating. So it can be a little stressful. And Will was also a teacher in the class, and we both decided that Corey would get best for advanced animation. Corey is not here to accept the award. I will keep this forever on his behalf.
applause for all the winners. Woo! So with that does conclude today's best of ceremony. So please always remember that if you didn't win today, next trimester could be your turn. Always put forth your best effort for the chance to be honored. So, and again, remember first year students, you will be eligible next trimester. Thanks to the Best of Committee, which was led by Mr. Marcel, for putting in all the time and effort for today's ceremony. This show comes together at its best with their additional help and support. And of course, thank you to all the winners for sharing your amazing work with us. Have a great week, everybody.